people who saw this YouTube about the hoping that Messiah will come this year, so I brought few rabbis in what we have this time and 100 years ago and more, who clearly brought proofs that this is a year destined for Messiah. And the Vilna Gaon also now they found indications. The Vilna Gaon also indicated this year is very significant for Messiah. So because of this, I got to spend most of the time now to show many tables this year, try to analyze meeting, good meetings, minimal, and so on. As look, if Messiah will come, hoping, and will not be ready, will not have faith in God, keeping the Torah. So, our rabbis tell us that waiting for Messiah is like a cock and a bat waiting for the morning. So the cock said to the bat, "But you are waiting for the morning, you only work on the night, you cannot see properly or don't see. For me, when I see light, wonderful." So the same thing now Rabbi tell us in the Tractate Sanhedrin, that people think, Messiah will come, will be such beautiful time. No. Those who spend their life in darkness, meaning not keeping light of the Torah and so on, so we'll not be able to stand this light. So very important to know that we are very near, as people should do really efforts to strengthen their faith in God in the Torah. So because of this, I did in Hebrew, and I'm doing all the time, more and more table, trying to show how significant they are. So here, a first thing, very recent, last week, really, there is a site which is called The Secret of the Chashmal, Kabbalistic site, and he brings there, in Hebrew, I will tell you, this is in Hebrew, but to tell you what the idea is, that the Vilna Gaon brings that Messiah will come, definitely this time, and there is a date about his coming, but he said he made an oath not to reveal it. So the story is that the great Rabbi Graneman, he asked the Chazon Ish in the past, if you know those names, what's up? Because you see, he said, that this is the year of Messiah and should not reveal it. But they said that we are now, because we are not very near, so there is no prohibition to reveal it. Yes, it's only because the Vilna Gaon is about a few hundred years. So then he said, these are the verses of the Vilna Gaon, and this is what he said, right? And this is the verse that he used, and the Rabbi Graneman said, the Chazon Ish really said to Rabbi Graneman, that the date that the Vilna Gaon intended is indicated in his verse. In this verse, when he said that when the time will come, so people will know about the redemption, is indicated. So the question, how it is indicated. So there is a Rabbi Bloomberg, and he says that the Vilna Gaon used the expression, in his time, which in Hebrew is Ubesha'ato. And the time will come, they will know it. So if you take the Gematria in his time, is exactly this year, Tafshin Pei Daled, 784. So it means that the Vilna Gaon, says that indication, he did not say it clearly, but in his time he didn't want to reveal it clearly, that people will not give up and will not be desperate after a long time. But now that we are very near, so he's allowed to reveal. So this is what he said. So this is Vilna Gaon. Then I brought another rabbi. This is part of his book, who is about more than 100 years ago. It is called Ora Meir, the lighting, and there he says also the same thing. All kinds of calculations. It is in Hebrew that it will be 5784. Yeah, this is what is brought there. Yeah, then okay. Then there, so we have this one. Now this Rabbi Grossman really said clearly that towards, it means that from now we are starting an area, a time that great miracles are going to happen. Okay. Normally we know, our rabbis tell us in Nisan, Jews were redeemed for Egypt and will redeem now. So it means this is basically what I did in Hebrew. Yeah, in English to do is quite a lot of work. So what I did, I brought very interesting few tables, there are many, many more about this here. So this is a table, for example, yeah, which says the following. Says, Yavo Mashiach in black, Messiah will come, and the year that I was looking for was 5784. Okay, then most of it comes in Genesis, and this comes exactly with the story when Jacob said to his children, I will let you know the date of Messiah and the end of days, but he was not allowed to reveal it. But this is a verse coming exactly here. So here is written, Messiah will come, small skip of 5 days, and what we should do, learning Torah, praying, tefillah. So whatever, yeah, this is the idea. Then I brought about this statistic, I mean, Yavo Ben Ishai, yeah, it is for the fourth from 9 cases. Tafshin Pedal is minimal in Genesis, and the son of Jesse will come with this year is a good meeting, I think the best meeting in the Torah. Then another son of Jesse will come at the end of days, also the second good meeting. Whatever it is, Jan Gematria said, and this is a story about the bat and the cock. So, and then also very interesting, once in the Torah you have Messiah this year, Tafshin Peidaled, and this is exactly the story, unfortunately, what happened after Rosh Hashanah Rabbah. Because this is Rosh Hashanah Rabbah, we know, came to tradition, Gog and Magog will be after. So it means all these tables I did and tried to show that all this. And this is also a very significant table, about only 45 letters in between, and also, as I said, very significant, in which you have war with the Arabs, Arabim Milchama with the Arabs, with Israel, and also this month, HaChodesh Hazeh, the month of Nisan, another indication that this month, Nisan, can be the time of Messiah. Then you have here also a lot of verse, the troubles that we have from the Hamas and Iran, Persia, you know, and Islamic. Also, I have all explanation for how statistical this, because all what you see here, basically the basis skip is 45. 45 is the name of God to do with this, the world of creation. So, okay, as I said, most of this material is in Hebrew, so people who know Hebrew can enjoy it and understand it fully, but these people ask me if I can do it in English. No, it's difficult, but the idea, as I said, the idea is that all those tables that I show are quite interesting, also have minimal and best meetings, and son of Jesse, and it fits with what written this book more than 100 years ago about this year, and fits with what the Vilna Gaon said about this year, the indication. And there are more, yeah, and the Bible code also. Many of them which I did are very significant, showing that if you merit doing Shuvah, so Yavo Ben Ishai will come, and the end of days. So I give you now really a very, very general idea of what these tables are about, because people ask me to translate it to English. So maybe I find somebody who has time to do it, because some of them I do in English, but difficult. Okay, so this is really what I did. Interesting. By the way, this is unbelievable table also, clearly telling us about the problems that we'll have from Fatah and Hamas, yeah, and which bring to war. When you go down the war against your enemies, is what we saw. Okay. So, as I said, so now working now a lot. Most of the time now I spend on tables and to explain that there are good meeting with Arabs with war with Israel, yeah, and bringing that exactly this what the Rabbi Grossman said about the month of Nisan with miracles. So exactly this what you have here, the month of Nisan. So it means that this we try to do, but there are many, many more tables. And I will do the same thing, explaining why they are statistical, why they have this condition of good meetings. You see, like as I said, so this was I explained this table that you saw. Sandwich Jesse will come, yeah, how minimal it is, and where it is minimal, and good meetings of this, yeah. Okay, this is really what I did, and this is what people wanted to know.